Using any three prescribed text, bring out the image that writers portray about women. It should be noted that the image that is projected about women can be both positive and negative. The question could also simply be, women are angels and devils in disguise. Use any three prescribed texts to justify this claim. This is a question on analysis. In unanswered cries, women are considered as agents of change, as illustrated in the Battle of Olabisi, Oya and Dr. Asiatu, to fight and bring to awareness the consequences of female genital mutilation on the young girl and womanhood in general. Oya argues that women can be circumcised, yet they still remain and lead wayward lives and cannot control their sexual urge. Dr. Asiatu uses her daughter's predicament as an example to show the risks that are involved or inherent in practicing female genital mutilation. The three women stand firm that it should be abolished, or girls should not be forced to do the Bondo ritual or to be circumcised against their will. Secondly, women are loving and caring. Olabisi loves her father and she feels not just humiliated in court for her sexual escapades, but she is worried about how he feels about it. She apologizes to him many times before they arrive home. Oya also loves Ade Jones despite his infidelity. She loves Olabisi as if she were her daughter and defends her in court for her not to undergo the female circumcision. Dr. Asiatu also loves her dying daughter and the other girls who do not have people to speak out for them. Her evidence in court is meant to save innocent lives that may end up like her daughter if the Bondo ritual is not put to an end. Thirdly, women are childbearers, affectionate, and moralist. Makalai is very strict with Olabisi's upbringing, ensuring that she observes good family morals and avoids boys until she gets married. Oya also loves Olabisi, although she is not her daughter, and defends her in court from undergoing female circumcision with all that entails. Women are considered to be ignorant and naive. It is surprising that they are the ones who go through the pain, yet they encourage female genital mutilation instead of opposing and condemning it. They are ignorant of the danger that lingers around such practice and focus only on its benefits. Women are also portrayed as cruel because they are the ones who perpetuate such horrible tradition in the society. Young girls are taken to the Bondo camp against their will to endure the painful process of circumcision. The eyewitness account of what Olabisi sees in the Bondo camp is enough for her to go through the ordeal, not to go through the ordeal and humiliation in court, than to go through the pain of the knife in the Bondo camp. Women are superstitious and their strong support for undergoing Bondo ritual is purely based on superstition. They believe that the Bondo gods and the spirit are so powerful and they can speak through Makalai, through Yapose, the Digba Sowe. Therefore, the secrets of the Bondo gods cannot be revealed to Igboka without negative consequences. Olabisi's stripping of Rugiatu to see her private is abominable and she must be forced to undergo the ritual of initiation. Makalai is also afraid of her pregnancy because of the threat from Yapose. Lastly, women are considered as pleasure providers and comforters of men like Ade Williams. He impregnates Makalai and dumps her for Oya. In addition, he also has many mistresses who give him pleasure. Olabisi also sleeps with Edward Cole purely for pleasure and at a very tender age. In addition, Oya is not married to Jones. In the swamp dwellers, women are considered to be very caring and concerned about those close to them. Makuri loves Alu and they have been married in the old way of life and had consummated their marriage on the bed of the swamps. Their love for one another is mutual and reciprocal. Makuri believes in Alu's faithfulness and loyalty to him. Makuri stops Alu from going out to the swamp to look for Igwezu because it is dangerous. Alu is blessed with twins. She concentrates her love on Igwezu because she believes that she has lost Awuchike. Although he goes to the city to search for greener pasture, she is happy when he returns to the village. Alu is worried when his son goes out to see the ruined crops on his farm and has not yet returned home. She also wishes to go out and search for him, but her husband restrains her. Women are very hospitable and have human feelings. The blind beggar arrives from the north and knocks on the door of the Makuri's household. Makuri welcomes him and Alu washes his legs and anoints them. The couple makes him to feel at home. After the disaster on Igwezu's crops, he decides to become Igwezu's bondsman and decides to stay behind to look after his farm when Igwezu flees, highlighting determination. Women are materialistic and unfaithful, especially as Igwezu's wife leaves him for his brother. Awuchike goes to the city and in a decade, he has become a rich timber merchant and rich beyond imagination. He has also made a lot of wealth and it has completely corrupted his soul. And he has become very indifferent to his family to the point that he has severed all family ties with his parents and brother. Worst of all, he uses his wealth to seduce his brother's wife and takes her away from him. So Nkasu satirizes infidelity as traders come from the cities to buy crocodile skins, and Makuri mocks at Alu that these men use their money to entice village women. Igwezu's wife is also easily seduced and taken away from her husband by her brother-in-law because of money, highlighting materialism and moral indecency. In twilights of misty foliage, women are regarded as pleasure givers. Bimai also complains about the politician who has a fleet of cars. He is very arrogant and he is always in the company of women. He remarks that the women are the type of womanhood that is in the skin and mouth only, but not in the heart, highlighting materialism. Reverend Rod Berger, as his name implies, is a typical womanizer who lives a scandalous life despite wearing the priestly garment. He is accused of having fathered 4 carbon print children from 4 different mistresses. Sometimes he could be seen with a prostitute in the bar. We are also made to understand that women are naive and gullible. A Yippie is a village playboy and a Casanova who exploits the naivety of the women in the village. He is in a relationship with Nkafu, whom he exploits financially, yet he also entertains a relationship with a Jebu, who has become heavily indebted because of their relationship. He collects money from Nkafu and pays off the debts of a Jebu, and later on runs off to Nigeria, leaving the 2 women behind. Worst of all, Nkafu had given him the money to come and pay her bride price, but he leaves her behind disgraced in front of her family. Women are unfaithful and morally loose. Inspector Evie is caught in adultery with Eme's wife on their matrimonial bed. He is stripped naked. He begs to be released and accepts to pay compensation of 25,000 francs CFA for the invasion of privacy. Due to his immoral act, he cannot attend to the people whom he had convoked at the police station to answer summons. Womwa is caught disturbing another man's wife, and he claims being innocent. The man wants him to stay away from his wife, but he does not listen. He even follows the woman to the farm, and when he is about to get into action, the man sends bees after him, which stings him mercilessly, leaving him in a pitiable state. Women are materialistic. Reverend Rod Baker had impregnated, the young Rod Baker, had impregnated a young girl and was boastful about it, saying that nothing could be done to him if he decided not to take care of her pregnancy. The girl had fallen in love with him, with a young boy, because of his father's wealth. The bees had targeted him personally during the attack on Finney's household, stinking him all over his body and leaving him unconscious, highlighting revenge. Women are corrupt, hypocritical, and dishonest. During the cashing out of the money meant for the mission in Kusa, Sister Mbapion had packed the money in different banknotes. Luckily, the cardinal takes off some time to count the money meticulously, noticing that the piles in the middle are short of the sum of 2 million francs. Sister Mbapion replaces the missing banknotes, trembling, but Cardinal Mpochoeng ignores her. The shortage, if not noticed, would have caused a huge scandal and would have put a blemish on the character of the cardinal. Women are serviceable and reliable. Sister Mary is very close and dedicated to serving Cardinal Mpochoeng. She takes care of his office, wakes him up early in the morning for morning mass. She takes pictures of the hoodlum that help in the apprehension of the thieves at the frontier police when they attempt to take away the life of the cardinal. She's the person who raises the alarm of the abduction of the cardinal. Even though she does all these good things, people want to use her to blackmail the cardinal by insinuating that both have a romantic affair, but these accusations cannot be substantiated.